Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sentimistic, like optimistic, but make it Sims. And I have another video that's slightly different than just my normal Let's Plays or like what a lot of my Let's Plays will look like. But first, I wanted to start and say thank you to everyone for watching all of my videos. I know it's only a few of us, but you know, less is more. It's plenty of us. Sorry, I always have to throw in a Jay-Z quote. There'll be some future Jay-Z quotes in these videos. I'm sorry if you don't like Jay-Z, but just keep that to yourself. Anyway, thank you all again for watching my video. It seemed like a lot of you guys liked the last video and y'all really were feeling Professor King, Jacob King. So I hope that you guys like the direction I take his story in. I mean, I do give my Sims some autonomy, so we'll see. But hopefully y'all like the way it continues. So, you know, after you build the sim and create a sim, you have to find a place for them to live. And I chose Oasis Springs. I don't normally put my sims in Oasis Springs, or it's not my first instinct to put them there. I usually put my sims in either Willow Creek or Newcrest. Just I like the suburban look of the Sims. I mean, I like the suburbs in general, but I didn't feel like the suburbs fit him. He's very, like as I mentioned, he's very humble and he's from the mud, and that can mean different things to different people. But I just thought a rural area would fit him more, like somewhere out in the desert. And I feel like Oasis Springs has that vibe. Like it kind of reminds me of Las Vegas here in the States. So I felt like this fit him more than just a suburban lifestyle. And you know, his lifestyle may change as he goes up in his career, as he becomes a professor. And I even have like some plans for him in the next phase of his career. I don't know if he'll be a professor forever. I do have a second career in mind for him. I mean, people have different careers in their life. Like when I was in high school, our college counselor told us that people have up to 7 careers in their lives. And I remember thinking, like, that is an insane amount of careers. I still kind of think it's an insane amount of careers, but you know, everybody's experience is different. People have different wants and needs throughout their lives, and they change and they adjust. And you know, I think that's the best thing to do. If you find something doesn't work for you, you move on. So this may be a 2 career sim. I'm not going to tell you guys what the second career could be, but you know, you can leave in the comments if you think you know what it is. And a hint is that I don't have the pack needed for that career. So maybe that'll help you guess. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think I'm thinking about for his next career after being professor, which, you know, I'm just sharing ideas. Who knows what that's gonna look like once I start playing with the sim, and time will tell. So just to get back to what this video is, I want to say that this video is not a speed build. I am just decorating his home, and you know, I didn't build any of the shell. The shell came with base game, and I just did some interior decorating, and I might have moved some walls around, but this is not like an extreme remodel. I also just wanted to show something that I don't really see in people's YouTube videos. I feel like it's because most people's YouTube videos are kind of showing off their skills in the game, which I don't really have any skills in the game. Like, think of my YouTube videos as like you go into your homegirl's house, she's playing the game, and y'all are just chilling. Maybe you're watching her, maybe y'all are listening to some music, but she may be good at the game, she may not, but you know, we just came to kick it. So the tool you saw me use was the styled room, and it allows you to just plop a room in. That's what I did with the bathroom, and that's what I kind of did with the kitchen. And it also allows you to click on the items, so you can see, like, if you like an item in the styled room, you can just click on that item and drop it in and just mess with some of the swatches. So I use that for him because he's a low maintenance sim, very simple, and I didn't want, to spend a bunch of time interior designing the Sim's house. And I also use that sometimes when I need some inspiration, like I want to use items that I don't frequently use and maybe I just match them more to my style. So I do look at that when I'm building. And I also added some gameplay in this because I did play this all in one session. Like I did the build and then I just started playing with the sim. And I didn't feel like this was interesting enough for a let's play. This is just the basics of setting him up. It happened to be New Year's when I first made this sim. So I just wanted to take you through a little bit of the basics about him. We were on a very tight budget, so that's another reason why I didn't spend a lot of money on the interior design of his house because like he doesn't even have a computer and he's gonna need that for school. So we need to get him situated. As you can see, I'm still tweaking some of the bookshelf and the build, just making sure it works and everything's like play tested for him. I also sped this up twice as fast as I played, and the build part I did, I think, 4 times as fast. So let me know what you think about the speed. I don't really see people speed up their playing, but I mean, I often fast forward in my game because I'm impatient, like when they're doing basic things like eating and cooking and, things that aren't eventful, I'll speed that up as well. Next up, I want to get ready to pick a career for him, which was kind of difficult because, again, I know he has bigger plans to be a professor, and this career is just for the meantime. In between time, I'm just looking at the education field because, again, he wants to be a professor, but he's not going to start out that way. He's going to go to go to university to get a degree first. So we're trying to find a job that's going to hold him over while he does his scholarships. Like I thought about a barista because that seemed like a very humble beginnings job. And ultimately, the job that I land on is, guys, don't mind my this full pop-up. That's just, to show you how real it is that I clearly keep playing even though my computer is full. I will deal with that at a later date and, I'm focused on the career. But yeah, ultimately the career I picked from him is under the tech guru field. I thought I thought a live chat support agent was started from the bottom career, and it also paid pretty well for the beginning of his career, and he could start that out and get a couple of simoleons for the next few days while he waits for his scholarship and when he applies to university, and he also has to up his skills. So that's one of the reasons I purchased a bookshelf for him. And I want to get to the point where I talk like I'm the sim. I just haven't quite figured that out. Like, I want to say, like, Jacob purchased this bookshelf, but, just give me a second to get used to this whole narration and YouTube thing, and I'll figure out, like, where I want my voice to be in the story. That's about it for this video. He spends the rest of the evening reading and just settling into his new space that he likes. It's simple enough, it gets the job done, and it's a quiet place where he can read, not very close to everyone else. It's a little inward off the road, so he has his peace and quiet. And I just wanted to give you this video to continue the intro to Jacob King, and we'll have more adventures with him. If you have any comments, put them below and like and subscribe to see more from Jacob King and the rest of my Sims. Thank you guys. Bye.